So yeah, there's now rumors Jeremiah Love, running back from Notre Dame, going to the Arizona Cardinals at number 3. This is interesting now because the Vegas betting odds had shifted to the New York Jets at 2, taking edge rusher David Bailey, and then that a lot of people would thought kind of by de facto a lot of people had kind of shifted Arvell Reese going number 3 to the Cardinals. So now there's rumors that the Cardinals do like Jeremiah Love at 3. And yeah, Colin Cowherd was just talking about this. That's really interesting. Jeremiah Love at 3, because this goes into the debate that you could have to the end of time. It's like best player available or do you draft need? I've always leaned, I guess, more towards the best player available, but my whole mindset would be best player available with consideration to needs. So, like, if you're the Tennessee Titans, they're another team in the market for Jeremiah Love with the 4th pick. Obviously, if they don't, obviously, Jeremiah Love may not be there, but if you're the Tennessee Titans, yeah, I mean, running back is kind of a need, but also you have a lot of holes. There's other holes to fill on the Tennessee Titans roster. So to me, I guess, I mean, if you're the Cardinals, you're like, yeah, you have needs, but quietly, like Cowherd was just talking about, Arizona has quietly, built a solid roster. I mean, last year you get Will Johnson. Will Johnson was a gamble with the injury, the turf toe. You get him in the 2nd round, he has a nice season. I mean, Paris Johnson, then you look at receiver, Marvin Harrison, Michael Wilson. Michael Wilson really came on at the end of last year. He's actually been a guy that's not a one of the top, not known like a household name at receiver, but quietly a nice player. So yeah, I mean, you look at the Arizona Cardinals, you take Jeremiah Love, I think this guy could really, get you some big plays. I think that's one thing. Look, I haven't watched a ton of Arizona Cardinals games the last few years, but I think if there's one thing, they to me just strike me as a team that just needs some excitement. Colin Cowherd today compared, not just him, but people have compared Jeremiah Love to Jahmyr Gibbs. I mean, even if Jeremiah Love doesn't really help them increase their win total next year, just the 60, 70 plus yard touchdowns he can give you, the exciting big play touchdowns. I think that can be really morale boosting for your team, even if you're not winning a ton of games. Just every week you're like, okay, we got a guy that can get us some big plays. So yeah, I guess my point is I lean towards more best player available, and I would be on board for the Arizona Cardinals taking Jeremiah Love at 3. I was just thinking in my head, this morning, who are some of the blue chip players in this draft? I really think Ruben Bain, Arvell Reese, Jeremiah Love, and Fernando Mendoza. Those are the 4 guys when I watched, they stood out to me the most. Those 4 guys, Ruben Bain, Mendoza, Jeremiah Love, and did I say Mendoza? Mendoza, Jeremiah Love, Ruben Bain, and Arvell Reese. Those 4 guys stood out to me. So yeah, these reports, Arizona possibly taking Jeremiah Love with the 3rd pick, I would be in favor of it.